Into the Badlands is an American television series that premiered on AMC November 15, 2015. The series features a story about a warrior and a young boy who journey through a dangerous feudal land together seeking enlightenment. AMC renewed the show for a 10-episode second season, which premiered on March 19, 2017. On April 25, 2017, AMC renewed the series for a 16-episode third season. Premise Opening introduction, narrated by M.K. Aramis Knight. The series is set in a post-apocalyptic world approximately 500 years after a war that left civilization in ruins. Many elements of technology, such as electricity and ground vehicles, have survived the apocalypse, but society now shuns guns, leading to a reliance on melee weaponry. In a territory known as the Badlands, which is somewhere in the former United States, a feudal society has developed to fill the power vacuum left by the war. Barons control land and monopolies over commodities like opium and fuel, trading amongst themselves to maintain the peace. Each baron is served by a massive workforce of slaves called cogs, as well as a prostitute class called dolls. A baron maintains power through a force of clippers, highly trained and loyal warriors at the apex of the feudal society. Clippers are forbidden from marrying and having children lest their loyalties be divided. Each clipper force is captained by a regent. Several groups exist outside the strict hierarchy of the barons. Nomads are the most common, mostly lawless homicidal bandits who subsist on stealing from trade convoys between the baronies, but some live in organized clans. The River King and his men control water trade in the Badlands and beyond and is considered a neutral party in the barons' power struggles. An ascetic religious movement is also shown to exist on the fringes of society, living in isolated communities and practicing a form of idol worship. The widow leads a revolutionary group of anti-feudal fighters from her late husband's barony. Although nominally recognized as a baron by her peers, they do not respect her, and the contempt is mutual. Little is known of the world beyond the Badlands, but it is implied that it is far less politically stable and environmentally sound than the Badlands. The mythical utopian city of Azra is believed to exist outside the Badlands, but most dismiss it as a legend. Cast and characters Main Daniel Wu as Sunny, Regent, Head Clipper, to the Badlands' most powerful baron, Quinn. Despite being a man of conviction, he is very loyal to Quinn. Very skilled and proficient in various styles and weapons, he is considered to be one of, if not the, deadliest clippers in the Badlands. Orla Brady as Lydia, Quinn's first wife, who is both his fiercest critic and most devoted follower. Sarah Bolger as Jade, Quinn's new wife-to-be, whose beguiling demeanor hides a core of ambition and tenacity which she uses to use others. She later marries her stepson, Ryder, after Quinn's presumed death. Aramis Knight as MK, a seemingly average teenage boy who is anything but. Lurking inside him is a dark energy that the widow wants to harness into a weapon. Emily Beecham as Minerva, better known as the Widow, the Badlands' newest baron, a brilliant martial artist and skilled swordswoman. She has adopted a blue-winged butterfly as her baronial symbol, shown in yellow on a light blue banner. It represents a transformation from insignificance to beauty and power. Her territory of oil fields produces crude oil. Oliver Stark as Ryder, Quinn's only son and presumed heir, who later takes over as baron after his father's presumed death along with marrying his stepmother, Jade. Madeline Mantock as Vale, a doctor who is in a secret relationship with Sunny. Ally Ionidas as Tilda, a teenage assassin well trained in the martial arts. She is the widow's daughter and later becomes her regent. Martin Kasokas as Quinn, the Badlands' preeminent baron and a former clipper. His baronial symbol is an armadillo shown in white on a maroon banner. His territory produces poppy flowers, which are harvested for opium. Nick Frost as Baji, a schemer with questionable morals who finds himself allied with Sunny. Season 2 recurring Johann Smiles as Ringo, the tattoo artist of the clippers who inks their kill marks on their bodies. Benjamin Papik as Bale, a cold, a clipper in training, and a seemingly benevolent boy who befriends MK. Mike Seal as Petrie, one of Quinn's clippers. Stephen Lang as Waldo, a disabled former regent serving under Quinn, Season 1, and the Widow, Season 2. Teresa Leanne as Angelica, a prostitute, spy loyal to the widow. Ellen Hallman as Zypher, a regent of Baron Jacoby who has a history with Sunny. Eddie Gathegi as Baron Jacoby, who has an alliance with Quinn. His baronial colors are a pattern of blue and green plaid. Lance E. Nichols as the River King, an importer and exporter of goods and cogs, indentured servants, up and down the river through the Badlands. Lance Henriksen as Penrith, Lydia's father and the leader of a totemist religious religious commune. Kungla as Cyan, head abbot who journeys with his fellow abbots. Ramona and Duri, searching for those who have abilities. Stephen Walters as the engineer, boss of the pickers, opium miners, in the Bordeaux mines. Season 2. Chipo Chung as the master, leader of the abbot who trains MK, teaching him how to control his abilities. Season 2. Eleanor Matsura as Baron Cho, who wants Quinn dead. She has adopted a fox as her baronial symbol, shown in black on a cream-colored banner. Her baronial color is mostly white. Season 2. Alan Y as Baron Hassan, who voted against the widow's baroncy at the conclave. For his baronial symbol, he adopted a peacock shown in yellow gold on a purple banner. His territory produces silk. Season 2. Jonathan Ryan as Baron Broadmoor, who also voted to exile the widow during the conclave. His baronial symbol is two crossed swordfish shown in white on a navy blue banner. Season 2. Ivo Canellas as Baron Rojas, who voted against the widow's exile at the conclave. For his baronial symbol, he adopted a grasshopper shown in green on a black banner. Season 2. Series overview episodes Season 1, 2015 Season 2, 2017 Note, this season the episode titles are featured as chapters followed by Roman numerals, e.g., the first episode title is Chapter 7 production described as a genre-bending martial arts series. AMC ordered 6 one-hour-long episodes of the action drama developed by AMC Studios for a premiere in late 2015. Mike Shinoda of Linkin Park composed the title theme. Executive producer Stephen Fung also serves as the series' action director alongside veteran Hong Kong choreographer Koo Hyun Chu. Broadcast Internationally, the series premiered in Australia on November 17, 2015, on Showcase. In Germany, Austria, and the UK, the series is available through Amazon Prime Instant Video with each episode accessible the day after the US air date. BBC America began airing double episodes on August 20, 2016, at 10 p.m. ET. Reception critical response Into the Badlands has received mixed reviews from critics. As of March 9, 2017, the Rotten Tomatoes rating of Season 1 is 53, based on reviews from 37 critics, with an average rating of 4.6/10. As a whole, Rotten Tomatoes gives it a 77 while the audience gave it a rating of 86. The site's critical consensus states, Into the Badlands is loaded with off-kilter potential that's left largely unfulfilled, although its well-choreographed action sequences should satisfy martial arts fans. Metacritic gives the season a score of 54 out of 100, based on reviews from 29 critics, indicating mixed or average reviews. Tim Goodman of The Hollywood Reporter gave a generally positive review and wrote, AMC finds a bloody, fun and entertaining non-zombie counterpart to The Walking Dead and turns Sundays into an escapist red zone. Maureen Ryan of Variety wrote, the action scenes scattered throughout Into the Badlands are not just stirringly presented, they represent a test passed with flying, and bloody, colors. This efficient AMC series is an homage to classic samurai films and kinetic action fare churned out by Hong Kong maestros of Furious Fists, and if the TV drama had failed to meet the standards set by the sturdiest examples of those genres, it would have seemed superfluous at best. Fortunately, star Daniel Wu is more than up to the task of occupying the center of this streamlined story of vengeance, tyranny and roundhouse kicks. Ratings Season 1, 2015. Notes. Live Plus 7 ratings were not available, so Live Plus 3 ratings have been used instead. Season 2, 2017. Notes. Live Plus 7 ratings were not available, so Live Plus 3 ratings have been used instead. Home release references external links Into the Badlands at the Internet Movie Database. Into the Badlands at TV Guide. Into the Badlands on TV.com.